Mitrom and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps Education Channel, Intellectual Kshatriya's channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. We are continuing our discussion on Maharastra series. This is part 4. In this part 4, we will talk about the formation of the Maharastra state. I made it very simple for you. The formation of, the Maharashtra state in the 3 stages or 3 phases. First, 1947 partition independence, you can say the merger of Deccan states. In the SRA time, that State Reorganization Act of 1956, that almost came 9 years after partition, the state was formed, that is bilingual Bombay state. 4 years later, it is unilingual Maharashtra state. 3 stages of the state formation we will look today. After this presentation, and you will get a very deeper idea of the socio-political, cultural, economic events that shape this land. Priya Mitrom and Bandhuvam, if you are new to my education channel, I already posted more than 364 well-documented presentations on varied diverse topics from Indology, geography, history, battles, the wars, the treaties, the global geography, human ecology, human demography. That is YouTube channel South Asia Maps J. Reddy. For your convenience, I have divided them into 30 plus playlists so that you can pick and choose the topic of our interest at this particular YouTube channel. We are continuing our Maharashtra series at South Asia Maps. This is the Maharashtra series, and we already looked at Maharashtra districts and some tehsils, that is sub-districts of Konkan region, then 2 Desh territory, Khandesh territory, next Marathwada region, then the Berar and Vidharbha region, and we just now looked at the natural boundaries of the Maharashtra state. In the part 4, actually it will be 6 because there are 2 extra here. Anyway, this is the part 4. We are looking at the 3 stages of Maharashtra modern state formation. Maharashtra is a very great province. Marathas, the residents of Maharashtra, has a very big empire, fascinating empire. Maratha empire replaced Islamic imperialism, but they lost 1761 January Battle of Panipat to Durranis and Afghanis, and later that vacuum in Indo-Gangetic plains was filled by the British imperialism emanating from the lower Ganga delta, that is on the Hooghly River, Calcutta. So Islamic imperialism, interregnum of Maratha resistance, national state empire, then British imperialism. Land of Mawas, the initial soldiers of Chhatrapati Shivaji, great Maratha warriors came from that fulcrum. Then the Maharashtra is the land of Chhatrapatis, like Shivaji Maharaj, his son Shambhuji Maharaj, then Chhatrapati Rajaram and Shahuji, the grandson of Shivaji, and so on. Land of Srimant Peshwas, Bajirao and descendants. And of course, Swatantra Veer Mrutyunjay Savarkar. Marathas led the reconquest of India and rolled back the Mughal imperialism. So they had an empire that spanned from Cuttack to Attak, 1758. Cuttack is in Utkal, Kalinga, Orissa region on the banks of Ganga Sagar. Attak is on Sindh Sagar, Sindh river, in the Potwar plateau of Paschim Punjab, that is Maghrebi Punjab. across the Radcliffe line today. It's a very great land, and I have taken a similar approach and discussed like Devabhumi Himachal series, that is East Punjab, Purbi Punjab, and you can go and look at them in the appropriate playlist. We also previously looked at Bengal Presidency, fascinating 11 political divisions, 61 districts. Of course, the heartland of Bharat, United Provinces, now called Uttar Pradesh series, and you can explore them further at our YouTube channel. Before we look into this formation, this is the broad area, Maharashtra state. This is the Vidharbha region, Nagpur region, the Berar region, Akola Amravati region. This is the Khandesh region, the northern part, that is Dhulia Jalgaon. Of course, the Allah Hadaras land, that is the Marathwada, Aurangabad region. So Desh, the heartland, the Pune, Sangli, Satara, Kolhapur and all those areas, and Balghat region and Bagla, Nasik region. This is the Konkan, Bombay and Salsette Island. Southern part of Konkan is Malavan region across Goa. This helps you to orient yourself. Know about the formation of modern Maharashtra state, you should know about these regions, districts, some little more clarity. I will expand it here. That will help you a lot. Excuse me, Mitron Bandhu. And these are the districts and regions. Of course, the Vidharbha region. And remember, Bombay Presidency. There are three presidencies: Bengal Presidency, Bombay Presidency, and Madras Presidency. This Bombay Presidency at one time has a Sindh, that is the Karachi, Dadu, Larkana, Tarparkar, those regions, Tarparkar. Then we have Kachar region, that is the princely, that was the state. Maharao ruled Kachar. Then Saurashtra region or Kathiawad. Of course, the Bombay part of Gujarat, including some parts of Baroda princely state, Rajputana. And we have Marathwada, that is the part of Allah Hadrat's land, that is the Nizamiya territories. This is the southern part is called Bombay Carnatic, that is the Bijapur, Belagavi, Dharwar and North Kannara, North Karwar region. Of course, this is the Portuguese imperial territory, Goa, and this is the Bombay Karnataka, Marathwada, Vidharbha, Khandesh, that is West Khandesh, East Khandesh. Then here, this is the Desh territory. You have to remember Pune, Satara, Sangli, Kolhapur, Sholapur, and Nagar or Ahmednagar, Baglana, that is the Nasik region. Of course, in the Konkan, Tana, Bombay, Salsette Islands, Kolaba, that is the Raigad and Ratnagiri. So you have to remember this. That will help you to comprehend, get much out of this presentation. And I made these things very simple for you so that the things won't be getting complicated for the audience. I will put in a series of further a series of the integration of all the states elsewhere after some time. So the stage one, in the stage one, after partition independence, what happened was there was various states called Deccan states, Kolhapur, Janjira, Jawahar, Bor, and all those areas, they are merged together and they are merged with the, we can say, the Bombay state. So that is the merger of Deccan states that happened after independence partition. That is the first part. After that, the Baroda state and all those things, they merged. You can see from here from the Bombay Karnataka to Rajputana. The Kutch was retained as a separate state, and the regions, princely state in Saurashtra was merged and retained as a separate state, like a union territories type of things. Saurashtra state, Kutch state, that's different. And of course, a partition line gave the Sindh and Tarparkar to Darul Islam. So this is the initial stage, stage 1, Deccan state merger. Stage 2, that happened in 1956. Two things you have to remember. SRC, State Reorganization Committee, is like a Fazl Ali committee. A couple of people were put in and they were asked to make suggestions to the government of India. and act was passed. Some suggestions were accepted, some were not. State Reorganization Act is passed 1956, 9 years after partition. What happened? That was bilingual Bombay state was formed. That means southern Canara races speaking 4 districts called Bombay, Karnataka. That is Vijapura, Belgavi, Dharwar, North Kannada, that is Karwar district. They were detached and merged to the Vadayari kingdom, that is the Mysore state, and later that's called Mysore province, later called Karnataka. So that was detached. You can see the detached areas here. From Allah Hadrat's Nizamiya, Asafiya, Mir Usman Khan, Ali Khan's territories, Marathi speaking Marathwada region was detached from that and merged with the Bombay state. So it's a Marathwada merger. From central provinces, that is the central provinces and Berar, Vidharbha region and Berar region both together. Sometimes they called broader Vidharbha itself, actual Vidharbha and Berar. Berar is Akola, Amravati, Buldana, those areas. They were merged with. And Nagpur used to be the capital of CPB, Central Provinces of Berar. It lost that status just to become a regional area. So Vidharbha merged, Marathwada merged, and Saurashtra was merged, and Kutch was merged, and of course after merger of the Deccan states, we have the Bombay, Gujarat. This is the bilingual state touching the Gomantak here and Tharparkar district across the seaboard, that is the Sindh Sagar. This is the state 2. In the third state, what happened was, that happened 4 years later. That means, due to agitation, Gujarati-speaking territories was detached and designated as a Gujarat province, and Marathi-speaking territories retained, and the name was still given as a Maharastra. So, that is the Gujarati areas bifurcated. After bifurcated, still it retained Vidarbha, it retained Marathwada, it already had a Khandesh territory, and previously it lost the Bombay Carnatic region, and that is the what you see the more or less today's Maharashtra state. So what are the here I have put post partition 48 merger of Baroda state, Kolhapur princely state, other Deccan states, and formation of Saurashtra state, Kutch state. We have seen Saurashtra state and Kutch state was formed, that is stage 1, 1947-48. 56, the merger of Marathwada. We see the merger of Marathwada, merger of Vidarbha districts, and detachment of Bombay, Karnataka district. The 4 districts here. Kannada speaking district or Canara speaking district, and detachment of next 1960 Gujarati speaking areas north of river Daman Ganga. Daman Ganga is the traditional border between Marathi cultures on the south and Gujarati culture on the north. Crossing the Daman Ganga means you are entering into Gujarat. So that is in brief about the fascinating formation of modern Maharashtra state. And you can see here a little more different perspective. You can see this is the Vidharbha region, this is the Berar region, that is the Amravati, Akola, Buldana, Yavatmal, that is the Vani or Pussad and so on. This is the Nagpur and Wardha, and this is Bandar and Chandrapur. This is Ala Hadrat's territory, Aurangabad and Parbani Nanded, and Bhid and Usmanabad. And of course this is the Desh territory, Khandesh territory, this is the Konkan area. Portuguese territory at that time, Goa region, and this is the Gujarat region, this is the Saurashtra, this is Kutch, and previously used to be Sindh as a part of Bombay. Here we are not complicating it. This is the like Sirohi region, that is the Abu Road, and how they got and given to from Bombay state to Rajasthan. So we don't want to get the things complicated. I have put on the Bombay state more of this information. You can look at it. That is in the Bombay state. I think you see Bombay Presidency. Bombay Presidency. I have posted lot of other things in the Bombay Presidency that overlaps with this, and you can go and look at that for more information. That is about the fascinating, and you can see it here, the modern Maharashtra state. There are many districts. I don't want to go over, and I try to put the districts during the partition time so that there will be less and not overwhelming to the audience who are domiciled outside the Maharashtra. But this is the modern Maharashtra map. You can look at it. Of course, this is the other perspective you can give. This is the Hyderabad, princely state of Hyderabad, and Bearer technically part of Hyderabad, even though it was the trust territory given to East India Company, Bahrud, and later that is the British Raj. And Vidharbha region and this Desh territory, measure of these princely states, and all those things we discussed further. That is about the fascinating formation of Maharashtra state, Mitram and Bandhu. Hope this will give you a broader perspective, and if you like the presentations, I really appreciate you take the time, subscribe our channel and bring it to the notice of your friends. And if you can put some comments, if you are listening me on share chat site or any other sites, that will be really appreciated. And dhanyavad, and see you later in other presentations. Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps, Intellectual Kshatriya's channel, education channel.